Welcome to this YouTube channel. The reason why I want to share with you this strategy today is because I want us to put it together with the one that I shared in my previous video so that we come up with something stronger and better. If you have not seen the previous video, please do watch it so that you understand this one even better. I will also leave its link in the video description. Before we proceed, let me just refresh our minds with the strategy rules. Remember, this is our RSI, this is the 10 line level, which is our buy zone, and this is the 90 line level, which is our sell zone. Remember, for a buy, price has to come and touch the RSI right here. I'll also show this on the real charts. For a buy, price has to come and touch our buy zone on the RSI. And on the main screen, you want to see price coming to touch the 10 line level right there, and then you wait for price to come and close above this key level. Okay, then you take a buy. For a sell, it's just the opposite. Price has to come and touch the 90 line level, which is our sell zone, and then on the screen you want to see price, let's say right there, price touched our sell zone. You want to see price coming to close this previous key level like that, and then you can take the sell. Okay, that is the basic principle of how to trade with this strategy. Today I want to introduce something different to you, which is the 5-point strategy. I know that there are Forex gurus making a lot of money out of this strategy. With this strategy, let's say you want to take a buy. Let's say price was on a downtrend like that, and then you see price reversing. Remember, this is your previous higher low or lower high, whichever is true, and then you see price closing above this. Remember, on our first strategy we said this is where you take a buy, but with this strategy you wait for price to come back again, because this is your first point. Now this is your second point, third point, fourth point, and you want the fifth point. The fifth point doesn't have to close below the third point. Okay, so you want to see price reversing right here, and right at this reversal, this is where you take your buy, and right there, that is where you see price shooting up. Let me show you the illustration for a sell. Let's say price was on an uptrend like that, and then you see price coming to close right below this key level. From there you see price pulling back again. So this is your number 1, your number 2, your number 3, your number 4. The moment you see price making a reversal right there, a reversal which is at least equal or less to your number 3 reversal, not more than that, right at this point is where you take your sell trade. That is where you see price spiking down. Let me give you the information of how you find the entry at the fifth point. Let's say price was on an uptrend like that, and then you see price coming to close below that key level, and then you see price pulling up. Once you see price pulling up and being above this zone, what you do is, if you were on the 4-hour time frame, you switch to a smaller time frame like M15, so that you are able to see the small uptrend right here, so that you will be able to identify, or you will be able to see when price close below this key level like that, and then which is your fifth point, and then you enter the sell right at that point, and then price will spike down. The opposite, you have to see price coming down, and then you see price coming to close above this key level, and then price coming back again, and once price is coming back again, you switch to a smaller time frame so that you will be able to see the small trend right there, so that when price closes above the key level on the small trend right there, you take buy trade and you see price spiking up. Now that you have an idea of this strategy, let me show you how we're going to put it together with the strategy we've been trading. For a buy, you have to see price coming down to touch the buy zone, and then on the main chart you have to see price coming down. I know you can almost tell what we are going to be doing, coming down, and then you want to see price closing above this. Now what you do, because there are two things involved, price might just from there shoot up, or the next thing that might happen, price might make the fifth point before it shoots up. So what you want to do is this: you can take a trade with half lots while you wait to see what price does. If you see price coming down, that is where you look for your second entry, and you switch to a smaller time frame whereby you want to see price closing above that key level, and then you can put in a trade with a bigger lot size, because now you have confidence on this trade. For a sell setup, first thing you want to see price coming to touch the sell zone, and then on the main chart you want to see price moving up, and then price closing below that previous key level. When price closes below this key level, you can take a sell trade with small lots, so that if it goes down you don't miss the move. But then if you see price pulling back, you switch to a smaller time frame to see this uptrend. When price closes below this key level, you enter more trades, so that when price shoot down, let's jump to the main chart so that you see what I mean. Let's just pick a pair at random. GBP CHF. Okay, let's just scroll back. Where is this? I don't know. Scroll back. Okay, right at this point, first thing on the RSI, remember you move it back and forth to see if it is not repainting. If it's repainting, it will jump away from our 90 line level. Like you can see on this bottom part, if I move it back, it jumps away from the 10 line level, which shows that it's a fake signal. Okay, but on the upper part right here, it's not moving away, which means it's a real signal. So now that price has touched the strong sell, first thing we have to identify the key level, which is that key level. Let's see what happened right here. Notice that at this point, price closed below that key level. That is where you could have taken a sell with small lots. Remember, you put your stop loss above at highest point, and you would have taken your trade right there. But then price did what? It came down and then pulled back to the fifth point right there. Okay, so right here you would have switched to the smaller time frame, and then when you see price making a reversal pattern right somewhere at that place, it's where you enter more sell trades. Let's find another example. Remember, we first observe on the RSI. Okay, right at the bottom you can see that it's not repainting. No matter what I do, it remains on the 10 line level, which means it's a valid signal. At the first point when price touched the RSI was at this point, and the key level before that is this key level. This was our key level. Right here, when price closed above the key level, you would have taken your buy trade with small lots, but then see what price did. It pulled down again to make the 5th point right there. So that is where you switch to a smaller time frame so that you find an early entry right around this point. You put your stop loss below this lowest point. Let's see, it would have been a successful trade. It's a very powerful strategy if you apply it properly and if you put much practice on it. If you want the settings, I have said that they are found on the previous video. I wish you the best as you try this out. Much love.